Well, how's it going, Kingston? Welcome back to another NTW battle. This is from the Grand Battle mod. Still on it. Gonna be bringing back some more NTW 3 soon for the tournament. But while I have this mod loaded up, might as well cover a couple more battles, especially since I've been enjoying getting back into this mod. So today we have a 3v3 on Prussia 4. This one is going to be, and like I said, I kind of started here where some Polish lancers were closing in with what looked like maybe some sappers or skirmishers here from Russia. So Poland and Russia, very bitter rivalry there. And Poland lost the farmhouse as well as Russia takes it. But yeah, we have a Prussia. Following up with them is, I believe, 2 French factions. Now, on the Russian side, I believe it is 2 Russian armies plus a UK. And like I said, Prussia 4 is the map. Yeah, this one should be a good one. I mean, I always love it when I see a lot more cavalry on the field. We have some horse artillery already set up here. Like I said, Poland has quite the array of cavalry here up in the front. You can see on the mini map a lot of cavalry here, like a lot. I think almost half the army is made up of cav. And Polish lancers are not to be scoffed at. He does have some infantry as well. You can see more Polish cavalry shifting up, with the majority of his army forming up here to maybe face off against Russia, who's now making an advance. Hopefully they don't miss seeing spikes, as that could be very disastrous for them. They do have their artillery set up here on the hill. Want to see where they're going to take it. They're going to be pushing down. They've kind of taken this courtyard area, but Poland is pushing forward to meet them. I'm assuming these are at least the large unit sizes. I don't think they're ultra, because ultra is just an insane large armies. But these do look pretty large, actually. These unit sizes, plus the French and the rest of the Polish. And now, on a side note, guys, I know I haven't posted in like 5 days. We had work plus then training, like 3 days stacked full of training. I wasn't a fan of it necessarily, but I mean, you know, with the job I have, you do need to have trainings to keep CEs up for keeping your medical license and all that stuff. So I'm sorry, it's been a little while. It's gonna happen from time to time. I know you guys always say it's fine, and that you don't mind the kind of gaps between videos, and I appreciate how easygoing you guys are generally as an audience, with there just being total lack of videos for days on end sometimes. But we're back. I do work the next 2 days though, so I'm not actually back. I'm working the next 2 days after this. But look at this. We have the French pushing forward here. Some light infantry detachments. And then of course you have more of the regular lines. You have the Swiss infantry, the Marines, some Grenadiers. Oh yeah, Grenadiers. Beautiful, beautiful looking. Just, I mean, the French army is always just so flamboyantly colorful and just grand. I mean, you can't argue with that. Now, I do see cavalry maybe going for artillery. Oh, France did not guard their artillery whatsoever, and that could be a huge disaster for them. That could be, now hopefully they come back, and you see the cavalry did break. Hopefully they come back, because they only lost 1 gun. Still, you need cavalry by your artillery. I don't know why France doesn't have any cav. I mean, they have cav sitting back here, the Imperatrice. But anyway, let us go back to where the fighting is actually happening here. We have what looks like the first volleys being exchanged between Poland and France. Oh, not France, sorry, Poland and Russia, my apologies. Now, Russia does have a nice little area to kind of protect their infantry. You can see they have those, I don't know why they're shooting. They're just hitting this embankment. You see almost all the bullets are going to be striking this embankment on both sides. While Fusilier Company does start pushing forward here. More and more reserve lines. Oh, also, I hope the color corrections, clarity, all that stuff. I've only messed with a little bit of reshades, but I did mess with it for a little while. It should be good. It's a little more vibrant, a little more colorful than the base game, and a little sharper than the base game. Just by a little bit. I mean, I could do a comparison if you really wanted to show you. Just, you know, it makes all the uniforms pop out a little bit more, the detail on the uniforms. Hopefully it shows up in the video. Otherwise, you're like, what is Kingston talking about? That guy's crazy. It's been working too much. That'd be true. All right, here we go. Nice volleys from these companies. We have some light infantry now pushing forward here. From Britain. And in fact, we have some potentially British and Polish cavalry engaging. I'm surprised Britain's going for this. This doesn't seem like a very wise decision for the British. We do have even more happening over here between the Polish elite squadron. Oh, man. That's a lot of British cavalry. Oh, Poland's in danger. He's going to run his men away, try to keep his cavalry in there. Ooh, man. France needs to push up and defend Poland. They're getting hit. Pretty hard. Now another flanking charge from the cavalry. What? He's setting his general? Wow. Poland setting their general and may have saved their army. They're going to isolate this UK cavalry. The 6-pounder horse artillery is trying to get themselves away still. As more cavalry and now French cavalry pushing forward. I do believe we're going to see Poland defending France's artillery piece, gonna flank the UK. The UK technically can't do this. They're engaged, but they look like they're trying to pull through to get the French artillery. I don't think that's allowed. When you're engaged, you can't disengage and pull through that unit that hit into you. But unfortunately, France loses their artillery piece. UK are forming up here. What is the UK doing? They're engaged.
Our men are running.
I don't get this UK's cav. I mean, it just doesn't seem right at all, but they're all engaged at this point. A messy cav charge to begin. France does have their cavalry now pushing forward as well. And the regular line hasn't really started yet. It's still just the initial cavalry engagements. France still has yet to get their army pushed up here, as you can see. They got a lot of cavalry still in the back, so I think it'll be okay. Man, the UK is just getting overwhelmed by cavalry here. That's a lot of cavalry.
The men are fatigued.
And now we have some Trilliers getting engaged by some Hussars. Honestly, they seem like they're just ignoring them. I mean, they're attacking them a little bit, but they're kind of ignoring them. I mean, it seems to be working. Probably very exhausted UK cavalry unit. Oh, this guy's chasing him down. He's like, come here. Come here. Ah, it's not worth it. Someone else will get him.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
So yeah, cavalry. I mean, they have some Hussars here. They have some Mamelukes, some Hussars, more Mamelukes. So they have a lot of good cavalry against this UK line in the distance still. Hopefully they don't use up their cav so early. They probably want to exhaust, whittle down infantry first, and then send the cav against them. But we will see. For now, it looks like the Russians are content to sit back with their infantry here. The Russians are going to be defensive, and they have a very strong position to defend. We have more French cavalry. No. Polish cavalry maybe was going to go for some skirmishers. They're going to pull back here. Yeah, we have the Polish line now pushing forward. Oh yeah, look at, oh man. That says that my computer's like, no, you can't load that many models. Let's do a dance. It looks quite cool. Look at that line upon line. The French infantry in the background, that looks very cool. Yeah, this fight's starting to pick up a little bit in momentum. Polish skirmishers, as the UK start advancing their line forward. Maybe. A lot more infantry pushing forward as well. And they don't really have artillery they're facing, unless the French got their artillery piece back, which actually they did. The French have their artillery back, thankfully. For them at least. That's a very lucky, oh man, maybe they'll get these guys back. Probably not, but you know, you can always hope. France has yet to make it up to the front lines to reinforce their ally. And they have some very good, oh, they have the Polonaise here too. We'll see what France ends up doing. Is that National Guard? I don't look like it should be National Guard. That's a very elite looking unit. They have some flashy uniforms for being national. Oh, they're veterans, I guess. Oh, fair enough. They're veterans. I'll give it to them. Looks like the canistering this Russian skirm with this horse artillery that they have managed to save. Smoke getting a little bit thicker over time, but still not a lot has happened, guys. Still not too much has happened. Still waiting for the battle to develop. Oh, UK skirmishers now pushing themselves over towards this line. Alright, fire. Nope, I guess they're not gonna fire. Oh, I see cavalry. Russian heavy cav. Oh, they're totally gonna go for this artillery piece. They may be a little bit further back, but they totally will. Poland getting way more aggressive. In fact, we are going to see maybe our first clash. Nope. No. What is happening here? What's going on? Nice.
Our men are running first.
Alright, so now it does look like we got, oh, hold on. Do we have a cavalry charge here? We do. Not sure where they were exactly aiming for, but they are about to get volleyed in the flank, and they have no infantry support whatsoever. And this may be a disastrous. Oh yeah. Yikes. A little bit disastrous. Now Russia is starting to try to close this gap here, as we're going to start seeing some Polish cavalry pushing up in support. Russian Crosshair still engaged. but Poland's going to try their best to maybe ignore it. I'm not sure if they're going to try to get some, oh.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Russia's actually counterattacking out of here. Oh, maybe we have a general exposed. Russia goes for a countercharge. Or, not Russia, but Poland goes for a countercharge. Crosshair still in the back line. He needs to charge some cavalry and deal with this heavy cav. Over here, you do have France getting charged here by more Russian Crosshaires. Poland still attacking the flank of Russia. And somehow this cav fight has not been dealt with. I'm not sure why. And honestly, this cavalry is gonna win. At the same time, though, you can see infantry pushing up on this square. Russia pulling back. UK still have not done a whole lot here on the far flank. How come no, like, there's cavalry sitting right here. It could charge this heavy cav in the back, absolutely break them.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must
And right here, Poland is just absolutely dying on the flank a little bit here. Becoming a bit of a messy affair on the flank. And then Poland sending their cavalry into the back of the, I don't understand what's happening with Poland right now. Unless there's like corrupted data here that's what is happening here, Poland? Cavalry is charging into their own infantry to get caught up here. Russia going for a bit of a bayonet charge against Poland. Poland's pushing up their Fusiliers and more reserves on the right to block against Russian infantry pushing. And you got the Impatries fighting some Russian Crosshaires.
The men are fatigued. Must rest them.
Russia, like, it doesn't make me think that maybe there's a corrupted file in this replay, because Russia's just walking into infantry. I don't know. There's, oh my gosh, I'm not even paying attention to France needs to get their whole line, reserve line over here to help out with Poland. Poland is feeling the hurt right now. You have a whole French line set up here and then another French army over here, but they could definitely help to crush the Russians in the center and then turn to face the rest of Russia over here. So far, things are seeming okay. You got there's cavalry still locked in combat here in the center. France now has reserves pushing over to help out Poland. You have cavalry rushing in the background. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Now France is going to push forward their reserve line. Fresh French troops. The square is formed. As it looks like Russia sent in more. Is this the same crosshair unit? Oh, nice flanking charge by some lancers onto the Russian flank. We have some Polish cavalry crashing in here as well. And here we go, the mass 426-man unit of Frenchmen gonna plug a gap in the Polish line. We actually hear some regular volleys now. Once both sides kind of get themselves set up here. Oh man, there's 2 French units here. What is going on? This battle, it seems like a bit of a mess. Like a strictly chaotic mess. Units on top of units. I mean, Russia has a ton of reserves here. France has units on top of units. I'm not sure what their plan is. They have 2 units here. Like I said, there's always a concern that this has been a corrupted replay. I'm not sure how it could have gotten corrupted, but either that or they're just, you know, getting caught out in the multitasking and not paying attention to what they're doing. Either way, Russia is set up a nice volley. You can see they're just pouring in the fire. France returning fire finally. A fight raging for the guns still. And over here, I mean, the UK and France kind of just staring each other down, ignoring everything else that's happening. It's a cool looking picture though, I'll tell you that. Let's see if I can actually get this. There we go. Marines now in here too. I mean, this Russian cavalry's been holding on for a very long time. France is starting a mass rout here. I mean, things are not looking good for the French at all. The UK are now pushing forward a reserve line of their own. Fresh troops to fill in for Russia, who's been fighting this battle for a little while. And then, of course, you have Russian reserves stacked up behind. Biding their time. It does appear that France on both flanks is kind of staring down their enemy, while in the meantime the fight is kind of raging. I mean, both sides need to be peeling reserves off to deal with the fight in the center. I mean, Russia is doing an excellent job, I think, of totally taking the fight here.
Our men are running.
Where are these guys shooting? Hey, can you guys return fire, please? This pains me to see this. They obliterated this Russian line. Now you still have a little bit of Poland holding here on the flank. Maybe we'll have some cav play, who knows? I mean, there's a lot of reserves here, but not as much right here. This is where I'd focus. Try to mass people, even sneak into the courtyard and get behind them. Maybe a bayonet charge, maybe?
men are fatigued, sir. Must rescue them.
It looks like the coalition, as I'm going to call the Russian alliance, has fallen back just a little bit, kind of reforming their lines. Looks like let the British get some of this action. They have plenty of troops that are fresh and fit, ready to go. Oh, look at this. Oh, actually, better yet. So cool. So epic. I think Russia actually has that much over here. I think France could either be pushing very aggressively or pulling those reserves to help out in the center, but they probably are going to have to do something. Now this fight is getting in full circle. I'm really surprised this square is sitting here. They're probably getting friendly fired, honestly. Looks like they are fixing it now. Hopefully. Poland's making a move. Look at this. Look at this. Through the smoke, Poland's gonna disappear. You can see the silhouettes a little bit. Oh man, they're getting chewed up though. Not sure what happened there. Maybe some pathfinding issues. I'm not sure. Oh, beautiful charge by the French. Absolutely smacking into this UK line. Now they do have a square formed here, and it does wreck them. Oh man, more cavalry. Some Grenadier Guard, basically Ledoux or Grenadier Cheval. They need to get them out of there before they get shot in the face. Rushing forward. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be brutal. Countercharged by some Russian cavalry. And then they go in for the bayonet. Unfortunately, does like cavalry is engaging them as well. We have Russia countercharging the French line as well. Don't know if these Marines will hold. And they do not, unfortunately, hold. Cavalry charging in the back lines here. Oh wow, Poland getting into another melee here with Russia. Oh, we have some infantry to intercept the cavalry. What is going on? Man, this has been messy, guys. This has been a really messy battle so far. Yeah, France is losing this fight against the UK. It's very obvious. They are losing quite badly. I think there's a lot of scare units over here. The artillery scares, I'm pretty sure. And if you see here, they are frightened. And France is just getting ripped apart here. Here we go. France is gonna push up here. The UK are just absolutely flanking. Now the Polish even in the front lines here. France going to be pushing up to support this attack on Russia. They actually seem to be carving a little bit of the Russian line out. With these grenadiers carving the way, and wave upon wave of French infantry pushing in, Poland pushing in. They are trying to isolate this one area and go straight for them. Turning this into a mess.
The men of the teams must rest.
Look at this all-out battle. I mean, there's cavalry running around, there's infantry just fighting everywhere. Of course, you got the French reserve. Some Russians over here still trying to hold back some of this veteran National Guard. Is that a Russian general? Oh, dang, he's like, with me! Dang, man. I'm seeing France wavering, though. They have some more cavalry they can send. Just don't send them through your infantry. Please don't send them through your infantry. It's gonna be such an ineffective cav charge.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest.
The majority of them are stuck. Oh no, Russia is gonna go in with the cavalry on the flank. And Poland's dealing with a cav charge on the flank as well. This is just turning into a blob of melee here from Russia. My goodness.
Our men are running, sir.
That's a good charge. But it does appear that the French have lost their center. And with it, a lot of the battle has been lost for them. French still have their lines here. But, I mean, with the center collapsed, they're going to be hit by a lot of flanking attacks here. Oh, it looks like France is tossing in the white flag. They are done. They're retreating their army, withdrawing. Either that or they lost their LOC, maybe. Did they lose their LOC? Well, I'm gonna assume that that is, yeah, that's that then. Man. I'm gonna see if I can see. That's the last French LOC. I wonder if he's gonna just try to stay to the bitter end. The battle's done, though. Honestly, it's lost. They have definitely lost. I don't know if he's just gonna wait it out, but I may skip to the end if it's just gonna be a massacre at this point, which is probably going to be. You can see his units are breaking, routing. Yeah, I'll skip to the end, guys, and we will see the results of this very decisive, actually, battle against the French alliance. All right, guys, so that is the battle. This one was sent to me by Captain, who's playing on actually the losing side. But yeah, you can see on the French side, oh man, they did, that was not that close actually with the kills even. You can see the French, yeah, their enemy killed versus losses compared to their enemy, not very comparable, but still a very cool looking battle, I should say. And I do believe, yeah, each coalition army was almost 5,000 men. That one is 5,000. That one's 48. That's 46 versus 51, 48, and 38. But you have Captain with 1562, Lucy with 713, Jack with 1041. You have Overlord on the other side with 2340, Poncat 2047, and KB with 2937. I think the the Imperials could have brought more infantry, and it may have benefited them more. I don't think the cavalry is actually as effective as, you know, you would actually think. It seems to get stonewalled pretty easily by masses of infantry. So, but still, it was a cool looking battle. I will say that. Yeah, that Fusilier battalion, man, 222 kills. That's pretty good for I mean, they had 427 men, very large unit. But anyway, guys, that'll be the battle. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, I will catch you all in another video.